Welcome back to the channel. Glad to see you here. Well, you know, I have 7 of these, and I figured this was the best next ETB to open. Although I really do want to open a white flare. There's big hits in there, but let's see what we can get here. One more Twilight Masquerade. If you guys didn't see this other video that we made, that was the first ETB we'd ever opened, and it was also Twilight Masquerade. So this one's going to go a lot quicker because we know exactly what we're getting into. So, by the way, I don't know if you guys like this. Mom brought me back this from Japan, and by mom I mean my wife. This is a Ogerpon, it's the Japanese version of those boxes that you can get here with the big cards. So that's got 8 booster packs in it. I may never open this, but boy, we are just up to our ears in Ogerpon out here. But I'll tell you what, we sure aren't after pulling off the last video. We got, well, that's all we got was actually Ogerpon, so let's go ahead and pop her open. I didn't really show off that mask, the art on the front that much last time. It's very cool how they do all the hologram stuff on this. I've been impressed with holograms on cards since, boy, buying like DC Skybox and even older series than that back in the 90s and early 2000s. Fresh pokey plastic. Here we go. We're gonna slide that off. We're gonna get another super cool player's guide, as every ETB has. The greatest thing about this, though, is the checklist of every single thing you're looking for. And if you can really get to the back, I mean, we were hitting stuff in this zone right here last time. Not much better. But look at what there is left to hit above that. There's pages. I've been having some stinky hits lately. And don't forget, I'm doing opening 60 packs for 60 days. Rescue board, hilarious. Alright, so I don't know what the top level hitters are in here. I saw that Buddy Poffin, that's a $20 card because really, it's so silly. But there's some other cards in here that are better. And then I think, are there bigger cards than this as well that just hit as general for the Twilight or the Scarlet and Violet series? I really don't know. You know, this is one of the cheapest ETBs to get into right now. Real cheap. I got this for 50 bucks, okay? So that should be an idea. The market's very saturated with these, and I think it probably wasn't one of their best performing ETBs. So, you know, whatever. Here we are, typical ETB. Got this thing that props up the lid, and you can use that still to display the box when you're done. We are just going to go ahead and take those packs out. Of course, there's going to be more Ogerpon sleeves in here. There's going to be a big old pack of power cards. So if this is something you're getting people for a gift, Christmas, birthday, it's cool because they're going to get a lot of cards. They're getting all the power cards that they need to play the cards. They're getting the sleeves to protect the cards. They're getting dividers for the box. And of course, they get this cool little teal mask Ogerpon promo card that comes with every ETB. Every ETB has a promo card. That's it. Of course, you're going to get these cool point keeping die instead of just the little discs and these little poison and whatever tokens. So, sticking all that back in the box. Let's get ripping. Ready? I got Peanut here sleeving for me. Silent off screen. Just open them one by one. Here we go. Hoping for big things. Hoping for big pulls. I think I'm going to keep bumping this tripod. Yep, let me adjust your neck there. Oh, just relax. Just relax. Don't fight me. Big breath in. And a breath out. There you go. Wow, you were really out. I'm glad you came and visited me. Pack number 1. Scarlet and Violet has not been good to me in general. Even the Journey Together, which everybody loves, just not been good for me. But we'll see. I'm going to zoom in a little more here. Hang on. I need you to bend. I know it's hard on your back. We're going to just get that. We're going to get that last one in here. No, oh, I didn't. Oh, here, Hank. Ah, Jerry, can you get your hand on it? There. Okay. Okay, I think he's gonna live. Boy, I hope so. Alright, this is a little better. Let's get a little juice on that. That's nice. Here we go. Ready? Did I flip the flippy card? There's the power card. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Pack 1. Oh, I've actually never seen Palo Sand evolved. That's the Sandghast evolution. Timber! I'm collecting Timber. I got a really cool illustration rare Timber. Growlithe, so cute. Now, for those of you that aren't super familiar with Pokemon, and you're that is a cute Bellybolt. How did I got none of these cards in my last Twilight Masquerade ETB. But anyway, if any of you guys are like, oh, he's going too fast, I don't know who these characters are, it's okay, I don't know who some of them are either. We're just pulling for the big cards here. And to somebody you're buying this for as a gift, if it's a kid, most of them aren't going to care. They're going to be excited about getting all of these cards because they probably play the game. I don't play the game. I'm working my way up through my 40s. I'm in it for the collector aspect, but I do play with the kids. Here we go. Hey, I didn't even get this last time. Reverse Holo Teal Mask Ogerpon. I'll take it. That's not the worst. I mean, if you're trying to get all the Ogerpons, I like that. Take it. Chimchar. He's cute. Okie dokie. I don't know what that is, but I didn't see any of these last time. Alright, so that's the big card in here. Not worth anything, I'm sure, but that's okay. That's a fun one, and it plays well, right? What was that, 130 pointer? Some of these are real winners. If you're a collector, these don't mean anything to you, but look. That's just 2 power for a good 70 punch. He's got 130. That's a nice card. As a Pokemon player, if you play, whole different thing than if you collect. There's a lot of cards in this that are just going to be awesome to play. Here we go, pack 2. Basic energy. Froakie, we like Froakie. Phantom, I like that. These are cute. I really enjoy the art. Slugma, how fun. I'll tell you, there is good art. I don't hate Scarlet Violet. It's just not been for me. Tadbulb, guys, I don't have any of these. This is crazy. Oh, I love him. That one's going to the poof because she's all into Bellybolt. I'll just set that aside for her now. Snorlax, seen him. Lana's Aid, seen her. Here we go. We got the reverse holo Applin. Who doesn't like a good Applin? Got the reverse Hisuian Arcanine, whatever. And an Iron Leaves Future. We have one of these too. But again, you know, it lets you do some cool stuff in the game. So there it is. Another Buster. Well, I will not open a third one of these, even though I have 1, 2, 3. I still have 4 left of these after this. This is the one that I have multiples of, just because I've been grabbing them up so cheap. There we go. Let's see. Oh, did the corner of this get bunged? Nope, not at all. Thought it did. Pack 3. Energy. I ain't got sticky enough fingers for this whole on-camera. Shinxie. Thanks, Shinxie. Poltergeist. Varoom. I didn't even know Varoom existed until today when I got a illustration or a special illustration rare of him. Watrell. Not Kilowattrell, just Watrell. Glaceon. Sandslash. Some of these cards are hitters, dude. Look at that. 120 Earthquake? That's a good card. Oh, okay. I'm going to be keeping an eye on these future stamps on stuff. Maybe not on these, but... Bug Catching Kit, Reverse Holo. Ooh, the lights are nice tonight, huh? Wish I could duplicate this. Oh, everybody loves a Conkeldurr, don't you? Remember in the Bible when Moses and his wife, she was like, you're not going to have a baby, just go and have a son with your Conkeldurr What was her name? Well, I don't know. Anyway, she was the mother of Ishmael. All right. Hagar, that was it. Ting-Lu, come on. I'm overflowing with Ting-Lus. But a 140, you can get right in there and play this card right off the beginning for 30 hitters if we're putting down low levels. I'm starting to appreciate these cards from more of a player mindset. But of course, from a collector mindset. Well, I'll tell you what, today I bought some awesome... I've had a great week of buying cards, and I'm going to tell you guys what I tell you in every one of these videos. If you're trying to build a Pokemon collection, just buy the cards you want. You don't have to keep ripping packs. It costs an absolute fortune of hard-earned money. Go buy the cards you want. Yesterday, I found a guy, and I bought some singles from him, and I think I paid $80 for what ended up being almost $200 in singles because we made a good deal. Today, I bought a bunch of stuff right at market value, but they're awesome cards, and they're becoming more scarce, and the market's settled out on them too, so I'm going to make money on those eventually. Don't feel like you can only get cards by ripping packs if you want special cards. Hawklucha is cool. I just like all the Hawklucha art. Tangrowth, that's an evolution of Tangela. I've never seen this one yet. I like that. Kilowattrel, there it is. Comes from that Wattrel we saw earlier. Brute Bonnet just keeps showing up, and I think Brute Bonnet's a hitter if you got these Dark Energy cards. Community Center. Reverse Foil Spinnerack. Reverse Corphish. Oh, Chandelure. Guys, this is... Why is there another energy card in here? This isn't going great. Not to be discouraged. But we are pulling for big hits. I have got enough Pokemon cards to build many, many, many battle decks. But you know, we're doing the whole cards for kids thing, where we've had some people donate some bulk, and of course we've got our own bulk, and we're starting to put together little gift packs for kids, because there's a lot of families that can't even afford to get into that $10 worth of 60 card packs. Just money's so tight, I get it. So we're trying to bless other little kids with packs. If you happen to watch this video and you have some bulk you want to donate, or we've also had people donate some illustration rares, some special illustration rares, and also some graded cards. And if you feel like donating, they're going to end up in the hands of some good little kids, and even just some little kids that it'd be exciting for someone to give them some Pokemon cards, right? That's what we're all about. Well, this is pack number 5. Boy, oh boy, what a stinker. Let's go. We're due to hit. Bobby, so cute. That's a dual art card. That lines up with something else. I just don't know what. I've seen it. Sandygast. I like Dreepy. Look at him. Aw, he just hurts you with a petty grudge, right? He'll hurt you in the feels. That's the thing about Dreepy. Alright, let's see. Dun 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 dun. Yep, that Kilowattrel reverse. Chi reverse, come on. Hey! It is a Screamtail EX. Now, that's a cool card. I like the EXs because of this star thing. It's an incredible little simple holo. Now, unfortunately, the majority of the Screamtail, not the Screamtail, the EXs are worth anywhere from 75 cents to $1.25. So when you're figuring that these ETBs are like $100 brand new, this is just a slap in the face when this is your big pull. But I am collecting EXs because it's a really cheap way to get into something that's almost a full art card, and they're cool looking. I mean, hey. So, fun to have for the EX collection? Yes. Fun to pull is the biggest pull yet in this box? Absolutely depressing. Emotional damage. Ugh, if that's what I'm going to show off as the big hit from this at the end, it's going to make me cry. I've pulled so many packs lately, guys. It is like going to the casino. It is. That's why Japanese has In Japan, they have smaller packs and they have guaranteed hit rates in the boxes. So it eliminates the gambling aspect of it. Like, they cannot make the cards. It's literally illegal. All right, here we go. We're gonna bang through these. We don't need to do a cool release for the last ones. Here we go. Reverse pin seer. Ooh, I got a vintage pin seer yesterday off that guy. That was really cool. Finizen, come on guys, there's gotta be a card in here, right? Finally. Hey, it's a Greninja EX. Now, Greninja's a much more desirable player, although it's an EX, so I highly doubt it pulls anything real great. Look at that though, look how it plays. 1 water, and you can hit him for 170 with the Shinobi Blade. And what is this EX Terra? What's that mean? He's pretty cool. He is all twinkled out like a prismatic evolution thing, so. Well, okay guys, we have now officially pulled what could be $2 in cards. I'll price this and put it up on the screen we're at about now, if I haven't already put it up. This is better than a typical EX. I think this is special. Look at this. Guys, this might be a better card than I think it is, but I need to look it up. But I don't have my other phone here to look it up, so you're gonna see it on the screen. So here, if it's of a low value, we're like, boo, bad pull. But if it was a good value, we're like, heck yeah, awesome, love that Greninja. Oh, this pack feels spicy thick. That feels thin, that feels thin. Maybe they all feel about the same. Let's take a peek. What looks thicker? We'll pull that one last. I don't know why. Oh, now this one feels thick. Okay, you know, it's funny because they all feel the same. Alright. Boy, guys, it's time to hit something here. I mean, holy baloney. Could I just get one illustration rare that isn't the promo card? Okay. Here we go. Basic energy. Basic Girafarig. What's the other one? Rigor Giraffe. Vulpix. Froakie! Eevee. These are slick little monkeys. Cramorant. I love Tatsugiri. Oh, I wish it had been a reverse holo Tatsugiri. I do have this one already, of course. There it is. Farigiraf. Reverse Sunkern. Reverse Alakazam. Come on, baby. Hot pack, hot pack. Nah. Another one of those. All right. Let's try this guy. Oh, yeah, this is it. I can feel it. Oh, yeah. Good vibes. Hey, you guys want some free Pokemon TCG? No way. Here we go. Varoom. That's from the Feebas? Oh, wow. That's a heck of an evolution. Not bad. Here we go. Reverse Diplin? Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, thank goodness there's something back there. Oh, interesting. Is that the hit card, or did I get a couple good hits here? Hey, that's cool. Okay. Ready? Oh, yeah, they're just out of order or something. Frogadier. Oh, yeah, they're just out of order. That's weird that that was even in there. We're going to have to look that up. I haven't seen this one, actually. That's interesting. Here, go ahead. Let's sleeve those. Now, this is something weird here. I don't know what it is. Hyper Aroma. What the heck? Ace Spec. Well, this is like that bad potion one I have in Japanese. What's it? You can't have more than one Ace Spec card in your deck. Yeah. I'd like to think it's worth a little bit. Maybe it is. Final pack, guys. Open me, I'm a god pack. Doubt it. Wouldn't that be neat though? Wouldn't that be real neat? Let's see. Oh, we're right back to this. Okay, that's fine. We'll just pull it like this. Whirlipede, that's neat. That's the Venipede evolution. Crawdont from the Corphish? Oh yeah, right. Farfetch'd. Torkoal. Hassel. Brute Bonnet. Brute Bonnet, get on it. Get on it. Brute Bonnet. Farfetch'd reverse. Come on, come on, come on. Growlithe reverse. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, it's just an EX, but it's not just a normal EX. This is an EX illustration rare or ultra rare? 2 whites, 2 silvers? Yeah, I think that's an ultra rare or a special illustration rare. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Probably a special illustration rare. I like that. Well, okay. I'm just happy it wasn't an absolute total stink fest. Now I'd like to see what I just wonder what the prices fetch. All right, well, let's look at the polls from this ETB. Of course, you have to be aware that you are going to end up, each pack is going to end up with 2 or 3 of something foil, right? So you're going to end up with a lot of these reversies and a lot of these, that needs to be something. And a lot of these holos, right? And that's cool. So you'll end up with, look at, that's a ton of them. That's a ton of these little reverse holos and the hologram style cards. On top of that, now that I've opened it, what we have here as far as base cards, and you're gonna be like, oh, I don't want duplicates. Yeah, I felt the same way when I started. I didn't understand. But it is really nice when you have cards that are basics and evolutions to have like 2 of each basic, 2 of each evolution, so that you actually have the odds of hitting. But look at all those Pokemon cards, right? These are good playable cards, ready to go. But first food, hilarious. Okay, right? Look, all these foily reverse holos, that's pretty cool, right? And ETB is a good value as a gift for somebody. Probably not for ripping. But here's what we got, the Hyper Aroma. Pretty cool. The Palafin EX, I think that's going to be my best pull here. I like that a lot. I'm also very curious on this Greninja. That is a 2 black star, which is what, an ultra rare? Double rare? Yeah, double rare. So not huge. It's out there for sure. I'm sure you can buy a Greninja box or something that just has this come right off the cover. Of course, it is a stage 2. Most of those are stage 1 and basics, or Vs and VMAXs. And we got this Screamtail EX basic ancient though. And the thing is, people are saying to watch for that ancient stamp because that may become something that starts mattering. Eventually, you know, when the big top cards dry out, people start moving down to the next tier, and there's going to be tons of normal EXs in there that are, you know, let's see, this is a starry one? No, we didn't get a single starry EX, did we? Maybe this one. Right, this has the stars. Now, I've already put it in this heart. Look, see how much you lose the shine when you put it into these. It's not the top loader. It's the sleeves that Pokemon sends you are matte finish, and it just takes all the shine off those cards, right? There's the shine pattern you can see in there if I just get under it, but they won't shine. See, it's barely there. Pop it out of the old sleeve-a-roo. I'm gonna do it halfway so you can see. Look at the difference, see? It just sparkles. So, I don't really enjoy these EXs in these sleeves. What I usually do with the EXs, even though they're a lower value card, is I still put them into these crystal clear Ultra Pro sleeves. Hey folks, I'm not trying to sell you anything, but I do want to help you find the product, and I put links to these some clear sleeves that I think are of a good value that won't damage your card, as well as a link to the Masks of Ogerpon ETB if you want to get this as a gift for somebody. I'll remind you as well, it did come with that cool book that shows you all the cards to collect, and it's kind of a checklist thing. So that's going to be it for us today, guys, and I really appreciate you watching. I would also appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Give me your comments. Tell me where you pulled these, or if you pulled these. What else did you pull out of Twilight Masquerade that I'm not seeing? Because these still aren't super high-level cards. I'd love to know what people are pulling out there. And of course, the likes help people find us in the algorithm for young Pokemon channels. And also, I'm going to tell you in the future, we have a bunch of other stuff coming up. We have... Alright, I mean, we got the 1980s Ninja Turtle packs. Those are sick. We got Ice Babies. Look them up. They're cool. And we got just boxes. Over there, there's like 12 boxes. Over here, there's a bunch more boxes. And there's just stuff in the other room. There's stuff on the desk. We got stuff everywhere, and we'll be opening it in due time. But for now, I just want to encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I want to let you know that if you didn't know it, you are special. You may not believe it. Life's hard. You go through stuff where you feel like there's just no good ever going to come again. And maybe you won't ever feel real great again. Maybe life is going to be that way for you. But you can make it better by choosing to have a positive mindset. And I know that's hard, but I've been there very recently. But I want to let you know, God made you special, and He does love you. And if you don't believe that, reach out to me. I'm gonna prove it to you. I'm gonna let you know you are special. God loves you, and I don't know you yet, but I love you too, and I mean that. Thanks for watching so much. From me, hey, I'm Dad, and I know that Peanut, Kid Rocket, and the Poof would also wish you a great night. Heck, Mom would even wish you a great night. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.